Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you're watching this from. This is my Johnny Fitter versus Alen Babic bottom preview and bottom predictions. Well, quite a dud little card, it is a next gen show, as they call it over at Matchroom. At Matchroom. So yeah, quite a exciting main event to have. But yes, it hits straight off with the WBA female international flyweight title between Maisie Rose Courtney and Yasmina Sapatotsina. I think I pronounced that right. Sapatotsina, which is probably Maisie Rose Courtney's toughest test so far. But I would expect Maisie Rose Courtney to. She could stop her. To be fair, because Maisie Rose Courtney will be more of a come forward fighter, and she can fight as well, Maisie Rose Courtney. But I think Maisie Rose Courtney will get a comfortable unanimous decision win on points against Yasmina, in my opinion. Up next, then, for the British Southern Area Cruiserweight title, John Henson against Lewis Orford. A lot of people have been building this fight up saying, yeah, it's a good fight, but I really do not like Lewis Orford's defence. I really don't. Especially the way Lewis Orford fights as well. I've seen his fights and I look at him and think to myself, he's so open easy defensively. If someone can land on him. John Henson is one of them fighters for me who more likes the bottom outside, doesn't he? Use that jab bottom move, John Henson's. And I think, again, it's a comfortable unanimous win for me for John Henson's, in my opinion. Because I'm not really convinced by Lewis Orford. I'm really not. The thing with Lewis is he can probably punch. That's about it. But can that punch of his land on John Henson's? Because John Henson's with boxing and moving. With his bottom move style, I think that's a comfortable. I think it's going to be a comfortable analysis and win for John Henson's, in my opinion, for the British Southern Area Cruiserweight title, in my opinion. Up next, then, a much better, probably fight of the night, I would say. A lot of people go for Johnny Fitter and Alen Babic because the chaos and tarnish that will win. I actually think this will be fight of the card, in my opinion. With Biotti against Levi Jones. Reece Biotti, of course, who we saw beat Yim Deon in absolute war most recently to win the British Commonwealth Super Featherweight titles as well. Levi Jones, we saw him lose to Michael Gomez Jr., didn't we? Obviously last year. Put up a good fight. It was a proper pit and fight against Michael Gomez Jr. as well, which is what I think this will be. I think this will be a pick and fight, in my opinion. It'll be a very close one as well. Because a lot of people might go for Biotti, but I fancy Levi Jones' chances in this fight. I really do. Fancy Levi Jones' chances in this fight. In my opinion. And then I think it will go to points. As I think it will be one of them pit and fights, but a very good pit and fight between the two of them. Wouldn't stop me if it's a draw. You know what? I fancy Levi Jones. I really do. Fancy Levi Jones to win the fight. I really do. It's a close one though. Reece Biotti will probably be favourite. And obviously in the background for the winner of this fight, it will be a Michael Gomez Jr. who will be in the wins waiting. I do fancy Levi Jones' chances, I really do, in this fight. But I wasn't off with by Charles, but I'm going to be safe and edge towards Wispiotti shut on points. So we did that Wispiotti versus Michael Gomez Jr. fight. So I'm going to offer Wispiotti to win a very, very close points decision win. Pick up a very close points decision win than say by Charles in what is, for me, fight of the card, in my opinion. And finally, onto the main event, Johnny Fisher's first big step up against Alen Babic, who is definitely experienced at heavyweight and at welterweight as well. Obviously, in his last 2 fights, Alen Babic obviously stopping Steve Robinson, and obviously in the heavyweight division. Then before that fight, he had a welterweight contest with obviously Yutas Wasanti, who is now obviously lost his belt to Don Corey. But Alen Babic comes up against Johnny Fisher. Johnny Fisher's the 1 foot bull, of course, who will sell a lot of tickets as well. Johnny Fisher. To be fair, he knows how to. He sells out the small arenas, doesn't he? Johnny Fisher. I love watching Johnny Fisher fight. He does land on you, doesn't he? He does land on you as well. He's proper front-footed as well. This will not go to points. I will say that this will not go to points. It's all about how much punishment can Alen Babic take, in my opinion. And for me, Alen Babic, he was against Steve Robinson. I'm not being funny, but Steve Robinson, his defense is pretty poor. Let's be real. This is more of a test for Alen Babic, to be honest with you. I make Johnny Fisher favourite in this fight. And especially with the way Johnny Fisher lands on you as well. He lands them punches. He ain't on a stop. And Alen Babic, for me, the worry for Alen Babic, look at the punch when he took against Yutas Wasanti in the Bridgeweight contest, which was obviously stopped in the first round. I would not be shocked if it stopped early. I would not be shocked at all if it stopped early. I'm going to go between rounds 3 to 5, in my opinion, for Johnny Fisher's stoppage. I'm going to go round 3. I really do think it will be stopped early, because I don't really rate Alen Babic's defence either. And Johnny Fisher has to get the job done early. And I would not be shocked if it's even the first round, honestly. First round or even second round. I would go for Johnny Fisher with a 3rd round stoppage over Alen Babic, in my opinion. I think it'd be that done early. I really do. It's going to be chaos and carnage for Jonas City Arts. But all the chaos and carnage will come from Johnny Fisher's side. I don't think Alen Babic has any answers, in my opinion, that will hurt Johnny Fisher. Just my opinion. And I'm going to go for Johnny Fisher with a 3rd round stoppage. I actually think it would be between round 1 to 3. I really do think that. So I'm going to go for a 3rd round stoppage win for Johnny Fisher. So they are my bottom preview and bottom predictions for the Johnny Fisher vs Alen Babic card. Feel free to leave your predictions down below in the comments. Take care, stay safe, see you later, and I'll be back. I will be back next with the Sater Stevenson against the Sater Stevenson card, which will be the next one. So I'll see you all there.